How's it going, everybody? Today we are going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the WeatherTech front auto floor mats on our Kia K5. These are just going to be a quick and easy way to keep the interior of your car a little bit cleaner, so let's get them in and take a look. Right here on the bottom of our mat, you see we do have this opening for our anchor point. So down inside our K5 we have that anchor point as well. So for the passenger side, it's just a matter of, I like to try to start with the back side first, where your feet are going to sit. And then we line up this anchor point right here and just push this through, just like that. On our driver's side, the process is going to be pretty much the same. I like to start by getting that back part underneath our pedals first. On this side though, we do have two anchor points, so I'm going to match this back one up first. Just slide that into place. Might need to come in at a little bit of a different angle here. These anchor points are kind of unique to the K5, so they do get a really nice hold once you get them on, but they can be a little bit tricky to get on for the first time. So we have that one out of the way, and the second one was a lot easier, so now both of our mats are in. We'll take a closer look now at the fit on our driver's side. So underneath the pedals here, it does a really nice job. Our gas pedal is pretty unique to the K5, so there's a little gap back here where things can definitely pile up, but we do have plenty of room for our pedals. Coming up here is where we have the largest gap of the fit overall. That could be just because of the memory stored in the mats from being shipped, and if you do use these for a longer period of time and they get a little bit warmer and they have time to expand, that gap could diminish. Overall, the wall is going to be high enough to keep most of the debris or liquid out of that gap, but it is going to be there. On the back, kind of the same thing here. There's a little opening. I can't be sure whether that's the fit overall or just the memory, but in general, on this side and behind the pedals, the fit is pretty true. On our passenger side, kind of the same thing. In the back here, we have this little gap, but as you can see, it does have the potential to move towards it. It just depends on if it will expand and mold to our shapes here when it heats up. This wall is really nice and snug. Where our feet are going to go is a really nice fit, and we have tons of room back there. And on the same thing with the driver's side mat, this opening here towards the door is going to be the largest gap. There's definitely tons of room for things to accumulate back there. Again, might change with long-term use. On both of our mats, we do have these channels that lead down into these ridges. Both of those are going to work to keep liquids and debris away from your feet and channel it to an area where it can be dealt with easier, whether you're vacuuming, toweling. In this case, it might be a little bit tough to remove the mats with things on them just because we have to get around those anchor points. But it is still an option if they get dirty over time and you want to hose them down. You could definitely do that. These ridges will help keep your feet up and out of that mess as well. They're going to be made of a durable thermoplastic material, which is going to hold up really well to wear and tear. Whether you're getting in and out very often, maybe you work a job where you're tracking things in pretty frequently, whatever you have it, they're going to hold up. As you can see, we do have the black color right now as well, which matches the interior of our vehicle, but there are different color options available. Check those out at etrailer.com. Overall, if you're looking for an easy and efficient way to keep the interior of your car a little bit cleaner and keep the value of your car up over time, the WeatherTech front auto floor mats are definitely going to be a solid option. Having tested both, I would say maybe just go for the high wall design. The material is a little bit different, a little bit more malleable. The fit was a little bit better in my opinion. It's got the nibs on the back to make sure everything stays in place. I think if I were to choose between these or those, I would go with the high wall design. But if you do like these, they're still a great option. This again was just a quick look at the WeatherTech front auto floor mats. We saw how they fit on a 2021 Kia K5.